I need you all to buckle your seatbelts because today we're having an honest conversation. Let's be real for a second. Every failed relationship isn't always because the other person was toxic. Sometimes, sometimes, sometimes we were the problem. I know that stings, but think about it. Have you ever pushed someone away who actually cared about you or convinced yourself that they're going to hurt you? So you left first? That's called self-sabotage, and it's probably killing your love life without you even realizing it. Today, we're going to unpack the sneaky ways we sabotage relationships. Why do we do it? And how to finally stop. So, in this episode, we're going to break down what self-sabotage looks like in relationships, why we do it, the signs that you might actually be the problem, and most importantly, how to stop before you ruin something real. Grab your tea. In my case, I'm drinking water. Get comfortable and let's get into it. Okay, first things first. What does self sabotage in a relationship actually look like? Because some of you are doing it every day and don't even realize it. You overthink every text. Why did he say good morning with a period and not an exclamation mark? Girl, he was just saying good morning. You test your partner instead of trusting them, like ignoring their call to see if they'll call back again. Are we not adults? Why are we testing each other? You pull away when things are feeling too good. You pick unnecessary fights to create distance, or you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. Events is going to end, so you never let yourself fully invest. So I'll be real with you. Technology, social media, these damn cell phones are ruining relationships. I'm going to go back to the first example with the text. I tend to text proper English. Some people do the WYD. I will text out, "What are you doing?" question mark. I tend to put periods after sentences because that's how I learned English. So when people confront me with like, "Why are you coming off this way?" I'm just like, "What do you mean?" So we have to really not assume, maybe ask for clarity, not jump to conclusions when it comes to technology. Some people, like me, that's just how I text. If you go through my messages, there's usually a period, there's a question mark, there are full words. I hardly ever write what WYD or HRU. That's not even proper. How are you? Really? I don't text that way. So I can understand being on that opposite end, confused as to why you think I have a problem with you. That's just how I type. So sabotage can look so many different ways, and we have to realize it so we don't continue repeating the same mistakes. Now let's talk about why, right? Because if you don't understand the roots, you'll just keep repeating the cycle. The first one, fear of abandonment. Some of us would rather end it first than risk being left. That control feels safer than rejection. That has to do with your attachment style. And we must all learn our attachment styles and try to get to secure attachment. Attachment styles are not permanent. We can always change them. And I did an episode on that, so feel free to watch it. Second is past trauma. If you grew up in chaos or had toxic relationships, stability feels foreign, abnormal, not real, boring. All of those fit. The third one is low self esteem. When you don't believe you deserve healthy love, you'll find ways to destroy it. The fourth one, comfort in chaos. If drama is what you're used to, peace feels boring. The fifth one, attachment styles. If you're avoidant, you push people away when they get close. If you're anxious, you cling so tight, you smother the connection. And listen, none of these mean you're broken. It just means you learned unhealthy ways of protecting yourself. The problem is, those same behaviors end up hurting the very true love you say you want. Let me step on some toes real quick. That's what I like to do. Because some of you are watching or listening and probably thinking, nope, not me. My ex was the problem. And hey, listen, maybe they are, right? But if every relationship ends the same way, at some point, we have to ask, what's the common denominator? Here are some signs you actually might be the problem. Number one, every relationship ends the exact same way. Number two, you're only attracted to people who are unavailable. That's a big one. Number three, when someone tries to get close, you run. Number four, you expect perfection from your partner, but excuse your own flaws. And the fifth one, you say you want love, but your actions scream otherwise. And let's be honest, sometimes it is easier to point out the flaws in other people than to sit with our own reflection. But accountability, sexy. Healing, sexy. Doing the work is sexy. If you're watching this, drop a comment. Be honest. Have you ever sabotaged a good relationship? I want to see how many of us can admit it. All right, so we talked about the problem. Let's try to fix the problem. But here are some solutions. Because I don't believe in just pointing out problems without providing tools. The first one is practice self awareness. Start noticing when you're pulling away, overthinking, or creating drama. Second, communicate instead of testing. Like when your man asks you, are you hungry? And you say no, but you're hungry. Stop setting traps for your partner. Just say what you feel. Yes, babe, I am hungry. Learn to regulate your emotions. Everything doesn't need a reaction. Pause before you respond. And honestly, that one is not just for relationships, that's for professional settings too. A coworker pisses you off. Don't go just jump and quit your job. Think about it when you're not in that state of mind and then make a rational decision. Food for thought. The fourth one, heal before you date seriously. Therapy, journaling, inner child work. Get your mind right before you expect someone to carry your broken pieces. The last one, sit with stability. Healthy love is calm, not chaotic. If you're used to dysfunction, you'll have to retrain your brain to accept peace as love. At the end of the day, love is already complicated. Don't make it harder by tripping yourself up. So let's end on this. In your love story, are you both the victim or the villain? Sometimes we've been both, and that's okay because awareness is the first step to change. If you see yourself in this episode, don't feel ashamed. Feel empowered because once you recognize the pattern, you can break it. Thank you for tuning into the T-List podcast. Make sure you like, comment, and please subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. And let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Have you ever sabotaged your own relationship? How did you even realize it? Until next time, remember, love starts with you.